Hi, we are Group 1, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., consisting of Special Agents Alex, Kayla, Core, and Sharon, and this is our final video report. The content of this presentation will consist of the problem understanding of what the project is about, some highlights and recap of the planning report, our selected system and alternative systems from our evaluation report, final competition results, and some final comments to end the video.
The goal of this project is to design and build a fully autonomous machine that fits the project constraints and completes the task of expelling Thanos, bringing Hulk home, filtering rocks and gems, and collecting the gauntlet. This is a diagram of the track and is what the machines will run on. The diagonals of the track are home to Thanos and Hulk, so depending on the starting zone, your machine needs to be able to adapt to the situation. The rocks and gems are in the red area, with the gauntlet being in the center of the track. The planning report was necessary to highlight the wants and needs of the team, so we could create the best design features in our final machine. Some of the things our team wanted to focus on were success rate of tasks, performing consistently, adhering to size constraints, and doing thorough machine testing and staying under budget. The highlighted sections of the house of quality show that these tasks scored the highest, so we gave them close attention when it came to the design. Our prioritization matrix prioritized our tasks, and machine testing was a clear winner. While building our machine, we ran the machine repeatedly, which really helped us stay in the competition.
The design we selected is a slider design. This design scored the best according to the evaluation matrix. It features 2 drawer slides that extend a gem collection system out to the center of the track. The system includes a filter box which has small enough spacing to allow gems in, but not rocks. Attached to the box is a collecting arm, which is angled to draw the rocks and gems to the filter box. In addition, the machine has a hinged arm, which extends and pushes Thanos out of the universe. It has 2 mounting points on the base, so it can be turned depending on Thanos' position relative to the machine.
Here is a video of our machine deploying. I recorded it in slow motion so we could optimize the deployment time. We set the Thanos arm to deploy 0.15 seconds before the drawer slides so they would not collide, causing damage to our machine. Once the drawer slides reach the center of the track, you can see the gem and rock filter work by allowing the gems to fall through the filter while the rocks roll down a ramp.
Yep.
Here is our bill of materials. The total came out to be $80.59, but that is including stock we didn't get to put on our machine. The most expensive components were 2 sets of drawer slides and the base plate for the machine.
The first alternative design we came up with was the rollout design. This consists of a stationary board with a pneumatic actuator to roll out a board that would extend to the middle of the universe. There is a hook to collect gems while the track is rotating, and a motor on a plank to expel Thanos. Although this design would have been very effective, we ultimately opted to choose the other design since it scored higher on the evaluation matrix and it was easier to implement. The second alternative design is the scissor arm design. This was designed in order to keep within the size restriction and properly execute all the tasks. There is a pneumatic actuator that pushes a scissor arm shaped claw that extends to collect the gems and capture the gauntlet. On the sides of the machine, there are planks that are powered by motors to either push Thanos from our universe or capture Hulk. These can be interchanged by switching the code to change the movements. This design would have been the last-minute option since it would have been easiest to implement. However, we thought it would be the least reliable, as the scissor arms are harder for us to fabricate with sufficient quality.
Another design alternative is the destructor. This design strategy is to remove all sources of negative points from the universe and put them in the opponent's universes. It has 2 arms that push away foreign objects on both sides, and a spinning PVC pipe that extends to the center of the track to knock away rocks. This design has an excellent defense system, but it is unable to go after sources of positive points.
The fourth and final alternative design is a launcher design. It is called a launcher design because it launches projectiles at Thanos to try to expel Thanos. It features drawer slides with a hook at the end that flies to the center of the track to hook the gauntlet and bring it back to our home universe. Additionally, It has swinging arms that can be adjusted to both sides of the machine that will swing and grab Hulk. This idea is scrapped due to the low precision with projectiles. I only had a video of one of our runs from the competition. In rounds 1 and 2, our scores were low because our machine was not adjusted to the height of the rotating centerpiece. We missed every gem our first 2 rounds, but managed to have a working Thanos arm that helped us get through round 2. After making minor adjustments to our gem and rock collector, our score jumped up to 40 points in the 3rd round and 30 points in the 4th round. Both scores were good enough to advance to the 5th round. In the 5th round, we were disqualified due to oil marks being left on the track, which ended our run to victory. Due to the solid consistency of our machine, I would like to see our machine run into competition again to see how far it would go against new matchups.
At last, we would like to give a special thanks to Dr. Streeter and Vanessa for making ME 2110 an educational and fruitful experience. We will never forget the times filled with high stress before studio competition days and the joy of competing. But ultimately, we will keep the lessons we learned about hard work, teamwork, and time management skills throughout our engineering careers.